Good evening. It's time for some Blood Bowl. So this evening we have the joys of OCC, uh, and it's good to see my opponent is already here. We'll explain about the teams as we go into the match. I'll send out the invite, and we'll get going. So this is match day 2 in OCC. I am playing my Dark Elves, and I am playing against some Chaos Dwarfs. They have 170,000 in petty cash against me, which is significant. So we're going to be playing against a wizard, which isn't particularly fun. Having said that, we have an awful lot of dodge that we can use against the Chaos Dwarfs, so everything should be fine, right? So this is actually quite a tricky matchup, mainly because all of the skills that I have on my team so far pretty much amount to a whole lot of dodge, and my opponent has less skills on his players, but of course they're Chaos Dwarfs, so it's not particularly fun for us anyway. There's one kind of scary player on my opponent's side. Ooh, kick or receive. I'm going to kick because I like to defend with 11 players. So there's one really scary player on my opponent's side, which is this guy. It is a Blodge Break Tackle Bull Centaur, which is quite scary. We don't particularly want to be fighting him too often. And more importantly, we do want to be fighting him a lot, and we want to be killing him. Now, the team that I have has essentially got just a whole lot of dodge. Like I say, we've got all the blitzers have blodge, one of the witch elves have blodge. Nothing too special on the team so far, but what we do have is plus movement on our witch, which is quite nice. We also have tackle on one of the blitzers, so we can go after the dodge Shorehands Hobgoblin, and we can go after the really good Bull Centaur, so things are not all terrible. We also have a project piece in this match, which is our brand new Witch Elf, which is kind of fun as well. So, all in all, it should be quite an interesting match. And also, let's make sure these guys are nice and spread out. So I'm quite fortunate in the sense that my opponent had 2 missing Chaos Dwarfs for this match. One died and one was missed next game, and so he used some of his money to buy himself a 5th dwarf. So we are only up against 5 Chaos Dwarfs, which is good. Means we're also up against an extra Hobgoblin, which is also good. So that's why I'm not completely terrified about this game. There is the opportunity of winning. And defending with 11 players is exactly what we want to do. Kicking, hopefully getting a blitz, is also exactly what we want to do. So nice and long. And to the side slightly, I think. So a pretty reasonable kick for him, but that's not too bad. I'm not going to say anything about these blocks to start with because my teams are notorious for getting themselves killed on the first LOS blocks. But that's 2 out of 3 so far. Awesome sauce. So he might set up a foul on this guy, +3 foul. That's fine. Might be that might be his plan. He does have a spare hobgoblin. Makes his pickup, which is perfectly reasonable, and that ball is pretty safe where it is. We're not really going to be able to get to it very easily at all. So I think it might just be a case of hit a Chaos Dwarf. Goes for the 1-die block, which is interesting. Probably not what I'd have done. I'd have tried to make it a 2-die at least. Okay, so what Chaos Dwarf do we want to punch? Can't really punch either of the Garters. But I do want to come around this right-hand side a little bit. So, I think what we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll send a Dodger around here because this guy's minus movement. So, actually no, he can be fodder. What we'll do is we'll send one of the Witch Elves over here. Then we'll punch with one of the Blitzers. Then we'll have 2 really reasonable pieces flanking. And I want to try and put some pressure on his middle, mainly in this area here, just kind of force him to go out wide slightly. So what we'll do, we'll start out with our cage. And I'm going to start by going right in the middle. So me and the guy that I'm playing, we do actually have some form. We played last season in OCC, and we both got double promoted. So we have played each other before, and when we played before, the match was 2-1 to me. But you could say that I possibly got slightly better dice than he did. So that is a possible dodge that we can do later on. But I want to make sure that I've set up to protect my Witch Elf first. So we'll keep the Blodger in the middle. Protect the Witch. Blodge guy here. And we'll get one block guy out here just to stop him going too crazy down this right-hand side. Now we'll go for our slightly riskier play. I want to get more into the middle. I want to try and cramp him up for space as quickly as possible. And it might even be worth re-rolling that. I'm just deciding whether I do want to re-roll that or not. Well, since we're on defense, rerolls are easier to use. I think I can afford to burn 1 reroll on a fail there. Okay, so we didn't fail. So we're not going to reroll either of these, but I do want to get my kicker out. Although fouling him there's not too bad for me. It's not a great foul. So what we'll do is we'll get the other guy out, because this foul is significantly better than this foul. And now we can see if we can get out. And way. Okay, so we've given him 1 punch this turn, and we're working on the basis that we're trying as best we can to kind of cramp up his back line. So he probably will blitz the blodge tackle piece. Okay, so he's not going to blitz the blodge tackle. He is going to go for the other bludger, though, and gets him. Oh, fuck. That's not fun. I really should. I really do need to keep my blodgers. I can't afford not to. Okay, so he's not dead. That's not a fun start though. Losing your Apo on turn 2 is never a good thing, especially since he still has the wizard. I do need to be careful about my witch elf now. That's not fun at all. The good news is that we are going to be able to get some kind of hit on the ball, probably. Because he's not going to be able to blitz my blodge tackle piece. So, you never know. So, judging by the fact that he's going to put the ball here, my guess is he wants to try and foul my wrestle guy, which kind of makes sense. But if the foul doesn't work, it's really bad for him. So the good news is he is leaving himself slightly open in the middle. And that's a possibility. So the dodge guy can possibly be made into a 2-die here, which can be made into a 2-die here. Which means the witch might be able to block that guy out the way. We might be able to get a hit on the ball here. He does have a base cage, so we might be able to get a hit on the ball. He might put someone in right there, which would be quite annoying. That would make it a lot harder to get into the cage, but it looks like he's actually just going to go for the foul. In fact. Yeah, so he's going to go for the foul. Makes sense. It's a good little play. It's only a guy with wrestle. Let's hope he gets sent off. Gets him, KOs him. Did he get sent off? He did not get sent off. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, now this guy can pop in here and make it really quite difficult to get into that cage. Okay, putting him there is interesting. So I think my play this turn is probably going to involve making actually quite a lot of blocks. So we'll bring this witch elf back because she makes quite a good cover on the right hand side. That gives us a 2-die block here. If we get the knockdown, we can come and make this a 2-dice block. So we'll start with that. This guy's going to be needed to give an assist over here. And this guy's probably going to... This guy might... One of these two might end up making the blitz. So I don't particularly want to move them just yet. If I end up having to use a reroll, then I can play it more safe. So we didn't get the knockdown that we wanted here. Do I want to follow that? Yeah, we do. I mean, I have these are both 1-dice, but I can't get a 2-dice on him. Problem. The witch elf is 1-die into a 2-die uphill. I wonder if there's a chain push in there. There is a chain push in, but I don't particularly want to make it. It's pretty horrible, and it's 2-die uphill. I really don't like this position already. Being blitzed down for this drive sucks. I mean, I can go in and blitz this guy, but it doesn't really help me all that much. I suppose I can take some punches and then free some players up, which would make a little bit more sense. Let's think. He can get to there, but again, Kind of sucks a little bit. So we could blitz this guy off to get a 2-die there, which may be better. Yes, I like that play more, actually. Because I can bring these two back over to cover and defend. Okay, knockdown's nice. And we'll follow that. No, we're not going to follow that. It means we can go and stand here and make this a 2 dice. Now this guy I want to bring over to here, this other blodge guy, because I still want to keep. I want to keep a little bit of pressure on the ball. He's going to try and keep this door open, so I need to close that as soon as possible. 2. So if he goes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can make that a 2 die into a 2 to free the witch, which will do. So I'll move this guy over. Now, so that's a 1 die. This is a 2 die. We'll do the 2 die because 2 dies are fun. Now, it's unfortunate because we have to make a dodge here. And we pretty much have to dodge to here. And I don't particularly want to make dodges, but we have a reroll for it. It's nice. So this is now a 2 dice into a 2 dice. Rich. So obviously we'll take the push. And then we'll take this knockdown. Okay, so the ball is kind of defended over here. I don't want it to run into the middle. So the best bet is probably to just dodge this guy out to here and see what we can do. My only worry is that I'm leaving the witch open a little bit, but it's too... It's a dodge to protect her. But I don't want to leave this spot open. That's my issue. I don't want to leave the middle open. Okay, we'll have to go with that for the moment. The witch will have to take a turn of punching. So, I mean, we've only given him 1 hit. Still only given him 1 hit. And it looks like he wants to hit the witch elf. Which makes sense. He might do it with the ball. Oh, I think that was meant to be a blitz. Which is good, because it wasn't a blitz. So that makes it trickier for him to blitz my witch now, which is good. So I wonder what the blitz will be. I was going to say he probably still will blitz her, but now it's a 6 to knock her down. Doesn't get it on the first one. And doesn't... oh yeah, no frenzy. So doesn't need to follow up. So that's good. The witch stood up this turn. It's just about seeing whether we can, again, attack this ball at all. So we can get a 2 dice on the guard piece. That's not a problem. So block him away. We can 2 die the bull again, which is quite straightforward. Okay, now we can't get a 2 dice on the guard piece. I mean, we could always do the 4+ dodge with dodge into a 2-die uphill, and we can make it a 1 dice, but we get surfed pretty badly afterwards. So it'll be a 75% chance, and we need and it would be like a 1 in 3. It's not even that bad, actually. Not even that terrible. I think we have to blitz this guy, because otherwise these guys end up getting a bit stuck. The issue is he's in scoring range. Although I don't think he's going to score. I wouldn't score this turn if it was me. So we can bring the witch around here. That's 1 dice. Bring this guy to here to make it 2 dice. We can push the ball into here, get everybody else out. Push we'll have to do, and we'll push into there. Stay. So he's going to stay exactly where he is. And there's still no dice anywhere. So now it's a case of getting players out and available to defend elsewhere. So it might be a case of moving the witch up to here, bringing one of these guys around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can put some pressure on that. I want to get this witch out. Best player. She really needs to be free to do her thing. And if we do get the ball, she makes quite a nice pass target as well. So this guy's not going to do anything too scary. He's going to go here so he can't get surfed. If he went here, he could blitz him into here and engineer a push. I actually will re-roll that. Okay, great. So next job is to get these guys out. This guy is this guy's actually more important because it's harder for him to get tackle in and around this area. Also, that wasn't in tackle. It wasn't tackling. And last thing is to get this guy out. Okay, so that's the first failed dodge. My concern is that he can 2-dice this witch over here. That's why I wanted to re-roll that, because I wanted to at least get a push so that I could take my second 2-dice, but alas. So judging by that, he's not scoring this turn. He's going to be stalling, which is good for us. I guess he's probably going to blitz this witch. It's not a witch I would have given an Apo to anyway, but this is my problem. He's going to get this. He's going to get this punch, which I really don't want. Okay, he only gets pushes, which is good. And now the witch is away from tackle. That's also quite nice. So he gets down the other witch, and she's fine. He could go and make a foul here. He can get a +2 foul. So +1 foul even. Can't get a +2 foul. Oh no, he can get a +2 foul if he does it from here. I'm not sure where that ball is going. I'm not sure where his cage is going to be now. I think he's just going to try and punch me as much as he can, but I'm going to be able to have a chance at this if he's not careful. Ball going in there, maybe? Like a proper sideline cage. Now that is interesting. Okay. I think he's going for a handoff to this ball centaur. Yeah. So he failed the catch. I don't know why the sound has gone off. Oh, it's 'cause okay. The double fail is really good for us. It gives us a shot at it. It gives us a shot. It actually gives us a reasonable shot as well. Okay, we can make this work. So let's think. We give an assist here. That makes that a 2 dice. That leaves this guy free, and yeah, that leaves this guy free and the witch free. Blitz him out. Pick up in 2 tackle zones. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think it's worth going for. I wonder if there's anything better. I mean, the witch can 3+2+ out to this guy. 3, 4, 5, 6 GFI. So GFI 3+2+ without a reroll. It's not as good as I'd want it to be. GFI and we can blitz him, but then it's 3+2+ is out for these guys. Or if we blitz him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then we can push him out the way. That's not the worst either. So what would that require? That would be a 2+2+ for that. And the witch could then go pick up and run away, basically. 1, 2. Where would you be pushed to? If we get the knockdown, we push him to there, which goes in there. Okay. Let's go for this then. We've got our rerolls for this exact reason, but we really didn't want to fail the first one. I mean, we're kind of going to just have to go for it now. The double push really is unfortunate. I'm going to stay where we are and hope for a nice scatter. Okay, so the scatter is really quite good for us, actually. Now you're going to sit here because that gives you somewhere to push to. So this is that only? Oh yeah, because there's guard here, so it has to be him, unfortunately. The witch could not stand up and blitz him. If the witch comes out here, blocks this guy, I can free up him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's possible. I think I'll do that, actually. That's nice. So he wants to push him to there. So the witch wants to be here. So we get our knockdown. And we're going to stay so that we're on this guy still. This guy's going to come back and be my past target if we pick up the ball. So we now have to do this block, and we have to also get the knockdown on it, unfortunately. That's only a 1 die, so this really wants to be a knockdown. Thank goodness it is a knockdown. You can follow, just to keep him in contact. So we have a 2+, 4+, 2+. To do really good stuff here. And it's definitely worth it. Let's just do the whole thing. Jump up works, pick up works. We're going to fail the dodge, which is really unfortunate. But the ball's gone into a really good tackle zone. The ball scatter is really good for us. I mean, he can totally go and pick this ball up, but it's in a much better position than it was half a turn ago. Knockdown. That's annoying. So it is now just a 3+ pickup. So we're kind of having to go for 1 in 9s here. A 1 in 9 from him would be fantastic. I mean, it would have the possibility of just straight up winning, or not winning, but doing some really good stuff. So he probably is going to surf this guy now. Actually, it's not as trivial, because he's going to have to push him this way, because he wants to pick up with this guy, obviously. Yeah, so the push is probably going to go here. That's interesting. He's not actually. He's going for the surf before the pickup. So that actually gives us a chance of, again, gives us a chance to do something. Not even picking the ball up, we can get a scatter. It could go anywhere. Oh, he gets the knockdown, which is annoying. But we're not dead, so that's a good sign. And a skull to finish, that's even better. Does he re-roll that? Does he burn a re-roll on it? I'm not sure that he can. I think he has to burn. I think he has to save rerolls for pickups. He does reroll it and gets rewarded. Never punished. Okay, so I think I want to scatter that ball. Now, is there a way that I can scatter that ball? Well, not easily. Yeah, not easily, basically, is the answer. Which could go over here, block him out of the way. Could do this 3+. It's a 3+ into a 1 die. It's a nice blitz. So I want to see if I can get this guy. That's the problem. Well, I can 2+, 3+ to 2 dice him. Or the witch can 2+, 2+ to 3 dice him. So 2+, 2+ here gets the witch in play. This guy can then dodge out. So it's 2+, 2+, 2+ to 2 dice the bull. And if we're going to chain push someone onto the bull is what we want to chain push. So we're going to go for that. So we'll stand this guy up first, because he's not going to be doing this. Now the witch needs to make her 2+2+, doesn't she? Yeah, she really, really does. This gets rerolled, by the way, this GFI. As does this, if I'm being quite honest. Okay, we got our knockdown. So now let's scatter this bad boy. I'm going to stay where I am because I don't want to make this dodge out. Arm brick's nice. Where's that ball going? A great scatter. Really top quality scatter for us. This guy can just stand up. So that leaves this guy free to stand here, probably. Take that block away. I really hate this guy being here. He's really annoying. Unfortunately, I've used my blitz. Depends if I want to take a 1 dice here. That's a 2+. 1, 2, 3. Because then I could get a guy in here, which would be really annoying for him to deal with. So I'm going to actually take the 1 dice. Good. The POW is exactly what we needed to see. Going to follow that up. KO is good to see. KO is really nice. So once again, we have... it's actually only a 3+3+ now. With dodge. It's not even the worst, is it? If I'm being brutally honest. 3+ pickup. So 3+ dodge. So that's a 1 in 9. Then it's a 3+ pickup. Oh, that's so good if we can make it, isn't it? Although we're risking another blodger getting served. I'm going to go for it. Risk is how you need to do it. Ho, ho, ho. And the best part was that we did not use our dodge reroll. So we can do... So this is a 3+ with a reroll. 2+2+? Hand off. And dodge out. Wow. Well, that's a turn and a half. Whew. Holy shit, that was a turn and a half. Oh, fireball, that's the wizard. So stuns the witch. Oh. Stuns the witch with the fireball, but did nothing else. So he can blitz the ball. He can blitz the ball. But that is the wizard done on his drive, nonetheless. That's his drive. Ah, the kicker got injured. Sod it. Oh, he's dead. God damn it. The good, I mean, if he doesn't knock us down, which he may not do, he may not knock us down. 2 GFIs. Let's hope he fails. That's a fail. Okay, so he can get hits on the ball, but no reroll. No reroll. Wow, this is intense now. Really intense. Because if we can steal it on his drive, that's incredible. That's incredibly good for us. So he has 2 dice to get a 6. Ah, and he gets it! Damn, 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 damn. He's wondering whether to follow. He decided not to. Ball goes out. That's good for us. That throw is also very good for us. He has to do dodges and, well, break tackle is fine, but GFI, lots and lots of GFIs. And he can't, I don't think he can reasonably get to this guy. That's the thing. This guy's going to be able to do some stuff. He can 2+ out. Oh, there's the dub skull on the sure feet. This is the time. This is the time, guys. This is the time. So it's my turn 6 now. So this guy is going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So all we need is a push here. We get the knockdown. That's good to see. I'm going to stay exactly where we are here. And he's going to go and stand right here. Now, this guy can still do something. This guy is probably going to go and stand... well, I want him out of too much danger, so he can go and stand here. I need to get these guys out, because these guys are going to get fouled mercilessly. Now is the time to re-roll if we... Now is the time to re-roll a 1. Of course it's a 1. It would have to be. Come on, not a dub skull. Thank goodness for that. And he's away, and there's no wizard now. 1, 2, 3. So he's not in range. Not in range. My issue is that these guys are going to get their asses handed to them now. So the 1 die is probably pretty safe. Right? It's 2+. If we get a push, then we can 3+, 2+ out with these guys. And the POW is super solid. We'll stay where we are because it just means that we can get this guy out on a 2+, and then this is a 3+, 2+. Okay, he failed his dodge. Fine. So we might take some casualties here. We've already got a dead kicker. And we've already used our Apo. Gets down the block guy. My worry is that this witch is going to have a huge gang foul coming in any second. There's a hobgoblin standing nearby. Big gang foul incoming. Is my worry. So, blitz on the blodger. Okay, gets him. No armor break is nice. My worry is that, like, I do still have a lot of play. Oh, so he's going to go and foul my good witch elf. That's a worry. No Apo, no nothing. This is a worry. My witch needs to survive this. So that's a dead witch elf. At least he got sent off. Well, that's a shitter. So 3 dead players so far this game is a thing. Let's not forget that. Time to run some players away now. Okay, I mean, we have another witch elf, but that doesn't really give me much. Doesn't really give me much in the way of support. Oh, are you kidding? Another one. So this is dead player number 3 this game. Oh, that's so annoying. 3 dead players. Like, he's not even got any Mighty Blow or Dirty Player, and he's just killing all my players. Okay, that's nice. Nice KO. He does only get 1 turn of... He does only get 1 roll for the thing. Oh, that's so annoying. Why did that Witch Elf have to die? That's so bad. Does anybody come back? Did he come back? Of course he fucking didn't. Dead Witch Elf. Why did it have to be dead? Well, I mean, if we score quickly, we win the game. That's now the plan. Score fast. Try and get some more SPP. Maybe try and level this guy up. Maybe try and level the Witch Elf. Okay, so Witch Elf will be the picker-upper at the back. How many players do we actually have? We actually only have 8 players on the pitch. He's got 10, I think. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, he has 10. We have less than 10. So, people that we don't really care about. There and there. And the least good blitzer can go there. Block lineman goes here for short kicks over this side. In fact, we'll get these guys along a little bit. Because now the blitz is... I can make this line a little longer for the blitz. We don't want to give him a perfect defense setup. Basically, we want to be sorting out some scoring targets over this side. Goes there, get one out there. Yeah, we can get some players right up there. Yeah, so that's the perfect defense that we really didn't want to see. The good news is that we've got our offense on one side and the ball is actually on the other. So now it's difficult for him to say which side I'm going to attack on, because I could attack on either side. And also it gives me the opportunity to possibly get some players like get some players through. Right. So this guy probably ends up picking up the ball. How far can he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually hand off to this guy. He could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So can the witch come and give this assist? She actually can't. Okay, so we'll come and give this assist first. Push this guy out. He can then run through like that. Okay, that's the plan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this guy's going to be the one that scores. Price is right. That's the one that we want. So we just need a push here. Knockdown is nice to see. Following does nothing because this square is blocked. So he's best going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can actually come around to there. So yeah, he's going to go to here. Now the witch elf will be here for the pickup fail. We'll come across and hand it off to this guy. Always roll ones. Let's try not to skull it. Goodness for that. This is a dodge, so it's as good as anything. Now we don't want to give him the opportunity to get through here, so we'll... if I go here, he can get to me, so I do need to make this dodge. It's a 2+ with a reroll, which is exactly what we needed. Now everything else is without dodge. So this is a 2+, which we really need to make. Okay. So now we can do another 2+ to try and get this guy probably through to here. It's a good place for him to be. Good. Now this guy is handy on the bull centaur. Good. This guy can be the protection for the witch elf, because that's our last witch elf. And we're going to score as quickly as we damn can. He can get us with the hobgoblins, but he needs to roll 6s. It's actually a GFI for him to blitz me. May have been a mistake. That's 3 GFIs to blitz me, so I don't think he wants to do that. Three GFIs. Fails the second one. Oh, he gets another POW. He POW'd me again. And KOs him again. His arm breaks have been fantastic. Let's hope the ball goes somewhere nice. Preferably not right next to his... preferably not right near that guy. Oh dear, this game is not looking good. Casual 6. There. Okay, so what's the best way for us to try and do anything with this ball? I mean, we're probably gonna have a witch elf free. We're gonna have this guy free. We may be able to chain push onto the ball. One guy, yeah, one there, chain push. Oh no, it's difficult to chain push. So 50% pickup. Makes it in one. He's going to run back to there. I have a horrible feeling. Yeah, another casual dodge. So 3+2+ for a 1 dice is looking pretty solid. Can the witch get round? No, she can't. That's not a nice dodge. The issue is there's actually really no easy way through here. Because this is a 3+2+. Let's think. Put 1 in there. So 1 in there, 1 in there. This is a 2 dice. That makes that a 2 dice. The witch may be able to get in there. So where do we need to push him? We need to push him here. Him here. Does that mean 1, 2, 3, 6? The witch could get in like that. That would be okay. He uses everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can't reach. So 1 here. Ah, but the witch needs to go in there. Ah, I see what we can do. We can do it with this guy. So that's now 1 dice. So if you go there, that's now a 2 dice. So this really, really wants to be a knockdown. And is a knockdown. And we want to put him back there. Okay. Now, again, we really would like this to be a knockdown. Thank God. Thank goodness for POWs. And armor breaks. And injuries! That's good. We can go with that. Miss next game. Used his Apo, and he's fine. But that's a player out for the turn. Where do we want to push this guy? We want to be able to push him in here, actually. So if I can blitz from there, that's good. Reroll the dodge, which we don't have to. Definitely reroll the block. Oh, really? Okay. Definitely follow. Witch up here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the best we've got. So any kind of knockdown on 4 dice would have done it, but we didn't get it. This guard guy is on the ground in a bad position. The other guard guy is off the field, so we've got rid of a guard guy. I mean, we really need him to start failing some things. That's what we really need. I'm not actually impressed too much with how he's played, because taking on a casual 1 dice, right, 1 in 36, pretty much to lose the game. Like just a straight 1 in 36 to lose the game. He can chain push his guy out now. And he gets him, which is good for him. Push, push, push. 3+ dodge out. But again, it's a 1 in 9 to just fail here, because there's no dodge. Oh, he's going to push him out like that. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So this guy's probably going to run. Where to? Is he going to do a handoff? He might do. I feel like I've got really unfortunate with a couple of very few dice. He's going for a handoff again. Let's hope he gets punished for his greed again. Unfortunately, he makes the catch, and he's pretty much away. The witch is out of range, unfortunately. I mean, he's down to 2 rerolls now. I wonder, can we push you closer? We can push you closer. Pretty sure we can. Let's think. Right, I'm going to go for a risky chain push to get this guy, try and get him free. Ah, shit. I should not have done that. I mean, that does at least free him up, but I can't do my chain push anymore. It's not good enough, really. Didn't want to do that. So what's that? I can make it a 2 plus. In like the 4, what's that? 5 plus 2 plus, or we can make it 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus. That's probably better. Do it one at a time. Or 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus. Nah. 3+2+. Rolled 1. No, don't want to use a team reroll. He's gonna. Okay, God's sake. So we lost a touchdown because we couldn't roll a knockdown on 4 dice, basically. And now we're going to get our team smashed again. Oh, that dead witch elf has completely put me off. So annoying. I mean, the only good news is I will at least be getting lower team value next game. Fuck me, dead witch elf off a foul as well. Sucks. And it doesn't help the fact that he literally pows everybody. Like, he's literally powed everybody. Every time he's needed to, he's powed them. I don't know whether he's just going to play for a draw or what, but... Okay, at least he didn't knock some guy down. Yeah, 2-die witch. Knocks her down, as usual. Well then, that's 4 dead players now. 4 dead players in 1 match. Four dead players in 1 match. 3 of them being positionals. And I'm not even going to have enough money to rebuy a witch elf. That sucks pretty hard. Look at this. So, who is the most likely person to actually get a touchdown, maybe, or a throw? The problem is he's got shit tons of time to get a turnover. Now that's the problem, and we're rapidly running out of players. Four dead players in 1 match. 3 fully dead, and then one who's just got like a move bust. Well, we're going to have to go for the same sort of thing again, unfortunately. I'm just not going to respond to him now because I'm pretty salty, let's be honest. Can I make that? Can I do that, maybe? Okay, that seems feasible. Okay. So if he goes here, it's fine. Welcome to the chat, people who are joining. You join us as we mourn the loss of 4 dead elves in this game, and I'm not talking about like pansy dead. I'm talking about both dead witch elves and a blitzer that we had to Apo because he got killed as well. So I'm talking like a shit ton of actual proper weird dead players. Genuine, the genuine dead article. Well, it's the best bet we've got again. Just potato up the field. I mean, they're not called potato plays for nothing. We totally re-roll this. And we're totally re-rolling this as well, I think. So he can get in there. Not going to re-roll the other one because it makes no sense for the moment. I don't want to have to trip. I'm going to tripwire, but I don't particularly want to. There are not many elves left on the field. Actually, there are actually 7 elves on the field, but 2 dead witch elves is pretty bad. Oh, I keep randomly pressing that. So I don't particularly like this play. I mean, well, if he rolls a 6 and knocks this guy down, then sure, it's a decent play. But if he doesn't roll a 6, then it's not a good play. Alternatively, he could roll extra dice. Okay, so failing that punishes his bad play, which is good. Punishing bad plays is to be encouraged. So let's think. If we 2+ here, so 2+ out, punch this guy, follow, then we can punch this guy and run through, in theory. But for that, we need to do a 2+, and I'm not entirely convinced that 2+ is going to work. Now let's think. If we don't, so let's think. If we do that and don't knock him over, we can push him to there. And where can he run to? That is a 1 dice. All he would need is possibly a push. Not particularly fun. But it might have to do. We have other players if necessary, but we need to do these one at a time. Okay, the knockdown is really important there. Definitely follow that. Stun is really nice. And I'm actually going to do it with this guy. It's one extra dice. But if this is not a knockdown, it means I have to do so many more dice to score. If this guy doesn't get this knockdown, he can pull back and I can still try and go through here. Obviously, rerolling 1s is a thing. Okay, so the double push is not good. So it's a 3+2+. 3+, 2+. Let's see if we get punished by dice again, shall we? So 3+, 2+ is 5 out of 6 chance to succeed. So it's pretty likely. It is pretty likely to succeed this. Is there anything better? There really isn't. Let's roll it. See what we can do. Good. And we are going to score here. I mean, we're beating him. The chances of winning, pretty low. The chances of winning, yeah, they're probably pretty low because he still has 4 turns to score. The thing that I'm most annoyed about is how much damage he's done to my team, though. Like, he's literally killed 3... Well, he's killed 3 positionals, including my best player and one of the best players on the team. Right, who's more important? Well, move busted dodge guy is actually probably the most important out of those 3 linemen. Well, actually, no, wrestle guy is probably more important still. Wrestle guy is more important than move busted dodge guy. Right, who's the least useful blitzer? Unfortunately, it's going to be you and you. A blitz would be nice. A reroll would be nice. Probably going to get a rock. Probably looking at a rock here. So yeah, he's going for a quick score because the balls are both on one side. No kick because he got killed. And he gets the extra reroll because he hasn't deserved it enough. Oh my god, I feel like I really shouldn't be that salty, but I really am really salty just because of that. Like, both witch elves dying, both of them dead in the same game. I mean, I only have to survive for 4 turns, and he's pretty slow. If he's not careful, he's just going to let me straight through. Like, this isn't good play. If he fails that pickup, I could just get straight through. Double 1 here would be really bad for him. Doesn't get me the armor break, which is, doesn't knock me down. So it looks like he's going for he's going for the handoff play again. I really can't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can do that, but I really don't think he's playing that well. He's potatoing as much as me, but my potatoes were because I've got no players on the team. He doesn't have to rush. 1 in 9 here to just lose the game because there's a big hole here. I hope we're all noticing this. One in 9, yeah, one in 9 really screws this guy. One in 9, or just succeed. He's going to keep it there, isn't he? I wonder if we can get through to that in any way, shape, or form. Well, we can 2-die you out the way. Gives us a 2 die on you. We could also, therefore, if you get a 2 die on you and knock him down, it's 2 die on you. Okay, so there is a way through here. There is a way through. We would need 1, 2... We would need 3 knockdowns. One of which would be without block, but we can get through here. You can probably just stand up. This is a 2 dice with wrestle. Pushes are actually fine. Pushes on this is fine. It's just we need to follow it. So we can either go for this chain push, which is only a it's only a 1 dice though. So if we do that, that gives you a 2 dice on him. The knockdown would be really good. I mean, we're going to have to put the tackle guy in here. It's simply how it has to go. Good. The knockdown is really, really key here. Basically, we're setting ourselves up for a possible 3+2+ onto the ball carrier. If this is a knockdown, it's really, really good for us. It is really, really good for us. Right, so he's going to go there, there. So we do need to follow. Then he's going to go there. So we'll push him to there. We are going to follow. Get him out of the way. So this is 3+2+. 3+ to 1 dice that ball. Is there any other way through that I can see? No. So we're going to dodge there. Get in. We didn't pow him, but we can follow that up because we want to be obnoxious. This guy can come back to here and be our cover. And actually, there aren't a crazy number of punches. I mean, he's got 2 or 3 punches. That's important. Oh, but again, once again, he pows our blodger again. He doesn't have a reroll now, so it looks like he has to potato, which is a good sign. Can't hand off here. He can't. No, he can't hand this off. Gets him. Oh, that's wrestleable. Skulls. 1 in 36 to get sacked again. So, where's our way out? If this ball goes here, is it even that annoying, though? I don't think it is. The ball going there is quite annoying. So let's think. He stands up. That's a 2 die. That's a 2 die, in fact. I wonder if I can get out this way. 1, 2. That's horrible dodges. Well, is it? Yeah, he would have to stay there, though. What are these? That's a 3 plus 2 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe? Okay, so we're standing up the wrestle guy first. That's the straightforward play. Now, we'll take that all day long. Stay where we are. Unbreak's nice. Injury's nice. Let's hope he kills him this next game. Well, the SPP is fine. We'll take the SPP. So that's a 3 plus 2 plus again. See, that's my plan. Again, to one-die the ball. It's a shame this guy's on the floor. 3 plus... No, it's too far away. I can't get round. I'll take this, just because I can. So he can't actually score next turn. Right, let's go for this now. So we're going to blitz, but we're going to do it one action at a time. That's a... Well, we'll see how the dodges go, because the 3 plus is better than the 2 pluses. Because what it means is that I have the option of either A, running away, getting away from the sidelines, or B, following it up and picking it up. Right, we got him. Got the fucker. Oh, goodness me. Pick up the ball. Now we can use dodge. Now we've picked it up. So we got the ball. Jeez, that was a long. That's a long way around. Turn 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can't score. Well, he can with 2 GFIs. This guy can score, but I'd actually much prefer it if he did 3 plus dodge. And actually, I think I'd prefer it even more if this guy did a 2 plus dodge. This guy can stand up and generally be a pain. Or actually, can he... Oh, do we want to risk this 3 plus 2 plus to score? 2, 4, 6, 8. Shall we do it? I think we're going to do it. One at a time? Nah, we can burn rerolls on this. Okay, or he'll just do it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we have a scoring threat. And I'm going to leave him here, actually. Because he's still at the stage of needing to roll 6s to get that guy. The Dwarves are the only things with tackle. So he still needs to roll 6s to get him. I mean, he's going to get plenty of dice on it. That Blitzer did so well. And he's probably now going to get himself killed as well, knowing my luck. Dub Skull here would be pretty nice. Did not get him on the first one, which is good. So he has a couple more blocks. This one. Come on, another 1 in 9. Doesn't get him on the second one. Good. He's He's surviving still. He has a couple more. Doesn't get him on the next one. He has one more chance. Two more dice. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, two more dice. Does not knock him down. Okay, this guy's been an absolute hero. That's pretty obvious. So one die push, which is fine. I mean, he can he still score? 2, 4, 6, 8. So he can score with the bull centaurs, but it's 3 GFIs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So the bull centaur, he can't actually score. He physically can't. He actually can't score now. That's pretty amazing. Right. So if we push this hobgoblin, we can push him out. And 3+2+ away. That's what we'll do. So we'll do... If we do that, because we may as well, doesn't actually make a difference. We'll see if we can actually get the 3-1. So he just needs to be here, safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. He says my elf bullshit went perfectly, possibly, but at the same time, Blitz Gobbo from corner. What? No, what? Gobbo? What? I don't see any Gobbos. I don't do goblins. Goblins are not... Oh, that's an arm break. Don't do Gobbos today. Right, we'll hide this guy away a little bit. So, it's a 3+, 2+, 3+, Hobgobbo. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to blitz him from the corner. The best place to push him out is there. I can't make any other assists, so all I can do now is go for the 3+2+ play. I can't make this assist. So we'll just go for the 3+2+, 3+2+, 3+ handoff, and now it's some snakes or touchdown. So we lost, as in we lost a hell of a lot of witch elves, but we beat him. We beat him good. Honestly, this has been an absolutely fantastic game. In all seriousness, this has actually been a really, really good game. The only thing I can do now is protect my players, so that's what we'll do. Wrestle Guy is probably the more important of all the linemen's. Man, this is a tiring game. Oh my god, he's got a turn, so he could still score. Also, I have a turn. So I'm just going to hide all my players in a corner. Just hide. Oh my god, my front line's going to get themselves murdered now. KOs, please. KO me. Just KO all those linemen. Just... KO them. Like this guy. Why are you alive? Why can't I swap you? Do you think I was right to Apo that first dead blitzer? By the way, I'm interested in your opinion. Should I have Apo'd that dead blitzer on turn 2, or should I have saved it for this specific witch elf? Because I wouldn't have saved it for the other one. That one doesn't deserve an Apo. Yeah. I thought I was right. I mean, at least I still have 4 blodgers, right? I still have 4 blodgers, and one of them got a level up. So, it's so bad that I lost that witch, though. It's the only really good player that I had, and she's just dead. And to boot, both witches died. And he's still fouling. Like, I haven't killed enough. Hey, he got sent off at least. She's good, but she's not that good not to Apo Dead Blitzer. That's true. That is very true. I don't particularly want to do anything because it means my players will get themselves punched. So all I'm going to do, make it so that he physically can't blitz any of my players. And say GG. Now, what I am going to do, the second part of the stream, is playing Divinity Original Sin 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into the Discord for that now, so that it's possible for us to chat. And after this game, we'll do the level ups, and then we'll start playing that. So there goeth Discord. And we'll go into here. And then we'll wait for everyone else to come and join us and say hi. So just telling everyone else that we've just finished.
Yeah.
Aha! Hello, hello, hello.
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 So it's one hell of a game. It's been such, from a neutral perspective, it's been a really, really good game.
Yeah.
From my perspective, not such a great game. Four dead players, including. But well, I Apo'd Dead Blitzer on turn 2. As in,
this
like,
is with your Dark Elves, then.
This is my Dark Elves, yeah. So fully Dead Blitzer turn 2,
Okay. Yeah.
off a foul,
Okay.
which I Apo'd into no-Kaz. Then
Right.
he fouled. He fouled a Witch Elf and killed it. That was my plus movement block Witch Elf.
Lovely.
Then he knocked over my rookie Witch Elf and straight up killed her as well.
Wow.
And he also move busted my kick piece.
Jeez.
However,
Move busted isn't too bad.
move busted is not so bad,
But,
but
I mean, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world for you.
however, even though we were playing most of the game sort of 3 or 4 men down, we managed to win 3-1, including 2 ridiculous ball sacks. Like, crazy! And I got a level up on a blitzer.
6+.
Ridiculous ball sacks. Oh.
Ridiculous ball sacks. Wow, you
Someone just
are...
coming into the channel might get a funny, like, oh, what was going on in this?
What game
You
is
are
this, my friend?
really loud. Pie.
Ridiculous ball sacks.